History in 60. The New York Knicks. For more than half a century, the story was almost always the same. The Garden was loud, the city believed, and somehow, the ending never came. Since 1973, generations of Knicks fans had waited for one thing. Not a good season, not a playoff run, a parade. Then came Jalen Brunson, undersized, overlooked, doubted at almost every stop. Brunson did not arrive in New York like a superstar demanding the city bend around him. He arrived like a worker, possession by possession, fourth quarter by fourth quarter. And when he had the chance to take more money, he chose something rarer. He took less. Not because he was worth less, but because winning in New York was worth more. That sacrifice helped keep the team together. It gave the Knicks room to build around him. OG Anunoby brought defense, strength, and calm. Mikal Bridges brought length and toughness. Josh Hart brought chaos, rebounding, and heart. Karl Anthony Towns gave them size, skill, and another way to punish defenses. But Brunson was the pulse. Every great championship team needs talent. The Knicks needed belief. And in 2026, belief became something real. There were nights when the season looked like it might break them. Injuries, pressure, the weight of history. The sound of 53 years pressing down on every shot. But this team did not play like it was carrying a curse. It played like it was carrying a city. Then came the moment everyone would remember. A miraculous comeback, the kind that makes a crowd stop hoping and start roaring. The game was slipping away. The season was hanging by a thread. And then, somehow, the Knicks kept coming. One stop. One bucket, one loose ball, one more chance. And with the game on the edge, OG Anunoby's hand found the ball. A deflection, a block, a final act of defense that felt bigger than defense. The hand of OG capped the comeback. Madison Square Garden exploded. Not because the Knicks had won a game, because everyone could feel it. Something had changed. The old Knicks would have folded. These Knicks fought. The old Knicks would have been a punchline. These Knicks became a problem. And when the final series reached its end, New York was not waiting anymore. The buzzer sounded. The drought was over. 53 years. Gone. Jalen Brunson had not just led the Knicks to a championship. He had rewritten what Knicks basketball could be. Not flashy, not easy, not handed to them. Earned. Through sacrifice, through defense, through a team that chose each other. The 2026 Knicks reminded the basketball world that sometimes a title is not just about the final score. Sometimes, it is about every year a city kept believing when it had no reason to. Sometimes it is about a captain taking less so everyone could have more. Sometimes it is about one hand reaching into history and refusing to let the moment get away. For 53 years, New York waited. In 2026, the Knicks finally answered. History is not just about the past. It is about how we got here. This was History in 60.